Good evening to my 200, excuse me, to my 825 YouTube channel subscribers. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day on this Wednesday evening. I'm on my 10.4 mile evening walk, which would be 10.4 miles by the time I get home and upload this video. So this would be my fourth walk on the bike trail. It is 2.6 miles each trip from my house to the end of the bike trail and back. And so I've been doing this now. It's been about 4 months. And so out of 120 days, the last previous 120 days, I walked this trail every single day, except for 2 days I didn't walk. So that's pretty good. 118 days walked out of 120 days. I'm pretty happy about that. And the 2 days I didn't walk was because I was working 18 hours, 18 hours in a day, and I was just worn out and everything. And this bike trail is pretty awesome. So this year will be the 7th year that I lived in the house that I'm at now, and so this is the first year that I ever walked the bike trail. I went by it 100 times on the way to the lake to walk out there. I passed this maybe thousands of times. And I thought it was just for bikes. I was like, and I don't know what it was, why I ended up walking this trail for the first time, what gave me the desire, because I always drove by and looked at it, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and I even walked by it on the way to church to IHOP several times. And finally, 4 months ago, I finally decided to take a walk down there, see what's down there. So I'm so thankful that I did. And it's weird how you could have something at your disposal and just, you could go decades and maybe never even experience something that's just right in, within your grasp. I think that's just pretty amazing. I had another experience because I live by a golf course, and I was walking my dog around this golf course for years. And then one summer, a couple summers ago, I looked down and seen a golf ball, and I was like, "Wow, a golf ball!" And then so every day I'll take my dog for a walk, and some days I wouldn't find no golf balls. Some days I'd find 2 or 3 golf balls. Now I got a whole tub full of golf balls, and I probably have 5 dozen golf balls that I found over the years. And it's just funny how life's all about perspective, and and you never know what you're looking for until you find it, and so like this bike trail, golf balls, and just where I'm from, Springfield, Illinois, I was this like last 10, 20 years, I was like, I can't wait to leave Springfield. I don't like Springfield. There's nothing here in Springfield. And then 4 months ago, I fell in love with Springfield, Illinois. And I was starting to think like, there's like 10, 20, 30, 40 different things to do in Springfield for free or that cost $5. Also, Springfield has some of the best soil. And so I'm really interested in farming. And my backyard does really good. And they call my neighborhood the Cabbage Patch. And I just found out last weekend, why they call it the Cabbage Patch, because the original settlers came here and they grew cabbage. It grew super good. Like it grew like the best ever in the world. Cabbage grows the best in my neighborhood, just this little bitty area. But nobody farms there no more because farming is not cool. But I'm gonna tell you what, 7 years ago when I moved in, my first summer, I grew like 25 different crops, and they grew amazing. And I've been growing every year. And this year I even started, I'm on like day 95 of my garden already. I planted all the green leafy vegetables. Usually I wait until May to plant my tomato plants and peppers. They do really good. But this year I'm having a bumper crop on spinach, cabbage, lettuce. All that stuff's going great. I need to put some cabbage out there. That's what I'm really gonna aim for. And so, man, Springfield had, you know, the other things, I moved to other places and tried to get work and jobs. And some place I couldn't even find a job. But in Springfield, it's never taken me more than a day or two to find a new job. Employment's so easy here. Minimum wage is going to be $15 an hour. It has like one of the most highest minimum wage places in the country. And also the cost of living is in Springfield is like the cheapest almost anywhere else in the whole country. So it's like, and there's all kinds of historical sites, Abraham Lincoln, and it's just so much. And so really life's all about perspective, you know. And knowledge is key. Knowing's half the battle. And not knowing is ignorant. You know, it's just ignorance when you don't know better, you know. And just like I see snakes on the trail, on this trail that I'm on. Months ago, I seen the biggest snake I ever seen in my life. It was probably 7 foot long snake. And I was scared at first. I'm like, oh my God, this is a huge snake. So I went home and I Google searched. I didn't even know what kind of snake it was, but I looked it up, did about 15, 30 minutes of research, found out it was a black rat snake. They're very friendly. They're very docile. They're non-poisonous. They're not going to hurt humans. And they're actually good to be around because they help keep the rodent population under control. So actually, they're really a good sign to have. They're doing their job. And so that's another. Now I like snakes. Now I appreciate snakes. You know, I'm not scared of snakes no more and everything. So it's just funny how life's all about perspective and how you look at things. It just has, and it's an old saying says, do you see the glass half empty or do you see the glass half full? You know, and so it's just all about perspective, how you look at things. It has a dramatic effect on your life. So, but anyway, so this would be 10.4 miles that I'm walking, and I plan on walking. I just want to walk 10 miles every single day, all the way until it gets cold again. And then even when it's freezing outside of an ice storm or something crazy like that. But I was walking when it was 29 degrees. And so if you time it right and you walk in the middle of the afternoon, even in the winter, most days it's going to be in the 20s. So you can bundle up and still get 2.6 miles in, you know. And another thing I learned, because it's a real shady here in this trail, so maybe I'll do it. But in the wintertime, it don't have to leave, so you get more sunlight even. So it might just still be a wind all the way around. And so because 4 months ago, I went to the doctor and they said I weighed 251 pounds. Then I went to the doctor last week and I weighed 227 pounds. And my goal is by the end of the summer, I want to weigh 190 pounds for to be in good health. And so I'm doing the exercise, I'm walking. I'm also lifting light weights. I'm also doing squats. I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing sit-ups. I'm doing leg raises. I'm doing shadow boxing. I'm dancing in my house, whatever kind of exercise I could do. And then I'm getting my diet under control. And so I don't eat no red meat, cut out the sugars, cut out the sweets. And like today, all I ate today was for breakfast, I had old-fashioned oatmeal, not the microwave oatmeal. I don't even own a microwave, and I don't have any kind of frozen foods. So it was the old-fashioned oatmeal that you cook on the stove. You get the water boiling. And I use filtered water. I filter all my water to get all the heavy metals out. And so I have old-fashioned oatmeal, flaxseed, china seed, however you say it. And then I put in the all natural peanut butter that only has 2 ingredients, salt and nuts, you know. And then I use local honey. And then I put cherries and berries in my oatmeal. And that's fabulous. And it has so much fiber. In that it has so much fiber, high fiber, and it's gonna keep you full. It's a slow burning carbohydrate. So that bowl of oatmeal keeps me full for 12 hours. And I'll have that at like six in the morning, 7 in the morning. And so that really takes all my cravings throughout the day. And then for lunch I had also with my oatmeal. After the oatmeal, I had some 4 ounces of coffee. And then for lunch I had another 4 ounces of coffee. I had a banana and an apple for lunch. And then for dinner, I had 6 farm fresh eggs from the farm, not from the grocery store, which is way more healthier for you, like about 100 times more healthier. Uh, so I had the farm fresh eggs, and then I took a bunch of fresh vegetables from my refrigerator. I had mushrooms, green onions, carrots, tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, and whatever else I could find. I just chopped them up, put them right up in the eggs, and it was so good and so filling. I'm so full right now. I just had that like an hour ago while I watched the movie. I've been not trying to watch too many movies. I don't have any paid service. The only thing I have is YouTube free movies, and I watched the new John Travolta movie called Fanatic. It was about John Travolta was a stalker, and it was a wild movie. And the YouTube free movies is way better than the Netflix movies. Like Netflix, it's just kind of dumb to buy that, and they raised the price up too. And so I cut out all the extras in my life. I don't have no extra bills. My only bill is child support. Still got to pay that for like another year and a half. I'll be done with the child support finally when I'm 50 years old. Like big long sentence, 24 years of child support. But I got another year and a half done. With that, then all my kids will be 18, and then so that's my biggest bill, and that's only 200 a month, which it was up to 750, which was crazy high. It was like point in time I made less money a month, and my child support was more than I made a month. It was pretty bad, pretty wild. Anyways, so I don't mind paying child support at all. So I think it's good. And then so that's my highest bill. That's 200 a month, and then I have my property taxes, which is less than 100 a month, and then I have something was running in the woods. But anyway, so then I have my food, which is about 100, a little bit over 100 a month. Trying to get it down to 100 a month. It's about 120. It's about $80 every 3 weeks is what I spend on food. Not much at all. I don't get any kind of link card or government assistance or anything like that. I just eat basic diet of healthy food. I eat really healthy. And so $100 on food, then $100 on utilities. So that's like 200, 300, 400. And then like I say $100 a month between like gas and activities, going to do stuff, which really, honestly, I only spend about $20 a month in gas. And that's another thing that's pretty wild, like, because I used to spend, I remember at one point in time, I was spending like $80 every other day on gas, almost every day, $80. And now I'm spending $20 a month. And then on food, just last year, the year before, I was spending $800 to $1,200 a month on food. Because I would spend $200 a week at Walmart, which I don't go to Walmart at all. I haven't bought food in Walmart in months. I ban Walmart. I used to spend $200 a week on Walmart, and then so that was $800 a month, and then I would spend another $400 a month eating out, going to Starbucks once or twice a day, going out to dinner. Then all the food that I was buying, half of it had to get thrown out because I didn't eat it in time. So wasteful. And now that's something else I don't do is waste food. Like I don't never throw food away, and which is a good thing because I cut out all my garbage pickup. I stopped the garbage pickup. Actually, the garbage company owes me Republic service in Springfield, Illinois. They owe me $3,360. I've been contacting them the last couple of weeks. They was charging me $205 every 3 months for the last 6 years, over 6 years. And it was only supposed to charge me less than 70. So actually they owe me more than that. It's probably closer to $4,000. And if they take me to court, I'm gonna sue them and probably get about 25,000, maybe 50,000, because it's a law saying that you legally have to have a garbage service or you're breaking the law. So if their company has you paying something by law and they're threatening you, then that's like violating your rights for them to overcharge you like that. And so they have to pay me. They're gonna have to pay me soon, or they're gonna have to pay a lot more than what they owe me, because they literally overcharged me like $140 minimal every 3 months for 6 years. And so I contacted them and see what, and I didn't pay attention because the coronavirus, going through a bad breakup, going through a child custody case for 2 years. I had so much stress in my life, I didn't know what the heck was going on for at least 5-6 years straight. It was horrible. It was a very rough 40 years. But anyways, but I was wondering, I was like, dang, that seemed like a lot. 205. But what alerted me was when I told them to come pick my garbage can up, they said I owed them $280. And I was like, that sounds pretty high. And then it went to 180, and then it went down to $80. And so like every month he kept sending me a lower bill. And I was thinking like, this is pretty odd. And then I checked all my bills, because I kept all my bills in my SEFQ account on it as well, and pulled it up. And sure enough, I've been paying $205 every 3 months. Even on my bill statement was saying it too. So it's like, it can't even be argued. And then I asked other people how much they're paying. They said they pay like $60 every 3 months. So they really screwed me over. So I need that money. I'm gonna put that going towards my farm. That's my farm money. They're gonna have to pay me, or else it's gonna be some big problems for them. I need that big money. But I cut out $630 out of my monthly bills by cutting out my garbage service. I also cut off my phone and internet. That saved me $140 a month. The garbage pickup saved me $70 a month, but it should have been that much. Netflix, that was like another $15 a month. My PS5, I stopped playing video games months ago. That's out of there. And I cut out every single, even going out to eat. I only been out to eat one time in like 4 months, and that was $16. I just think it's super dumb for me to go out to eat. So I'd just rather cook at home and be more healthier. So I don't go out to eat. And I was giving my church $20 every week. I was donating $20 a week to the church, but I had to cut that out just to get my bills caught up and everything. And eventually I would like to start donating 10% of my income to the church. I think it's good. I like to be generous. But right now I'm trying to sell all my valuables, and I'm trying to buy a farm. That's my goal. So once I get my farm, and then whatever I make on my farm, I'm gonna give 10% of that to the church. And then I won't have to pay child support either at that point in time. So then I could afford to give 10%, which I like to be generous. And then they can spend that however they want, you know. Plus I like to be generous. I want to go help. I want to do volunteer work, like go to the homeless shelter and help them out, and go to the place where they give away the food at and stuff, and just volunteer. And plus just walk around, pick up garbage, stuff like that. I like to do some volunteer work as well. Just give back to the community. I think that's important. But yeah, I just want to live off the land. I want to get free electric from solar panels. I want to get free water from my rain catchment system. I want to use a wood burning stove furnace for my cooking and heat. And so I just want to do everything like that. Grow all my own food, jar all my own food, have a chicken coop and have a pig pen. And I already know how to do all that because I did spend summers on the farm as a kid in Southern Illinois. They had 100 acres and it was off grid. They didn't have no electricity, none of that, no heat. They had a wood burning stove. And I loved it down there. It was so peaceful. I'm gonna get some bib overalls and I'm gonna be out on the farm. I just cannot wait for that. I've been thinking about that every day for over a year now. And so I'm gonna make that happen. If it's God's will, I'm gonna make that happen for sure. So, but anyways, I'm up here to the road. Gave you guys a nice 20-minute walk and talk. So this is my, I think the 4th walk and talk of the day, which 2 was my record. So I doubled my record on my walk and talks. So I got 10.4 miles in. And I'm gonna also go ahead and try to do that tomorrow. 10.4 miles. And I'm really doing the walk and talks to keep myself accountable, but I know you guys can't hear with these cars and wind, so I'm gonna go ahead and close for now, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.